How to motivate the unmotivated. A simple guide. Motivating someone who feels unmotivated can be challenging, but it's not impossible. Imagine trying to push a car that's stuck in the mud. At first, it feels like nothing is happening, but with the right strategy, steady effort, and persistence, you can get the car moving again. Similarly, motivation often feels stuck, but with the right approach, it can be reignited. Understanding the root of the problem. Just like a plant won't grow without sunlight or water, people often lose motivation when something important is missing. Maybe it's because they feel overwhelmed, lack direction, or don't see the purpose in what they're doing. To motivate someone, start by asking yourself, why do they feel unmotivated? Is it stress? Fear of failure? Feeling disconnected from their goals? Once you know the reason, you can begin to address it. Think of a student who stops studying because they don't see the point. They might think, why should I study if I'm not even sure I'll pass? Here, the problem is a lack of confidence and purpose. By helping the student see how studying connects to their long-term goals, like getting a good job, they start to see the value and become more motivated. Setting small, achievable goals. Imagine trying to climb a mountain without a path. You'd likely give up after a few steps. But if the mountain had small, clear steps leading up, you'd feel more capable. When people are unmotivated, it's often because their goals seem too big or unclear. Help them break their goal into smaller, manageable tasks. Each small win gives them a sense of accomplishment and boosts their confidence to tackle the next step. Picture building a house. You wouldn't start by trying to put the roof on first. Instead, you lay a brick one by one, eventually building a solid structure. The same applies to motivation. Start with small steps, and gradually you'll see progress. Creating positive habits. Motivation is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. But just like working out, if you're out of shape, you don't start with heavy weights. You begin with lighter exercises to build up your strength. Encourage unmotivated people to develop daily habits, even if they're small. Over time, these habits create momentum, which makes bigger tasks easier to tackle. Take someone who wants to get fit, but hasn't exercised in years. Telling them to run a marathon won't work, but encouraging them to take a 10-minute walk each day is achievable. Eventually, this habit grows, and they can take on bigger challenges like running longer distances. Celebrating small wins. Imagine running a race where there are no finish lines. You'd get exhausted and discouraged and might give up. But if there were small markers along the way that acknowledge your progress, you'd feel more motivated to keep going. Celebrating small victories along the way can reignite motivation. Recognizing even the smallest achievements reminds people that they're moving forward. Think of playing a video game. Each level you pass gives you a sense of accomplishment, making you want to keep playing. Life is similar. The more we celebrate the small wins, the more we're motivated to keep striving for the bigger ones. Building a support system. Think of a tree that grows stronger when it has the right support. A stake in the ground, regular watering, and fertile soil. People are no different. Sometimes unmotivated individuals just need someone to believe in them, offer guidance, and cheer them on. Surrounding them with a positive support system can make a world of difference. Athletes often credit their coaches and teammates for pushing them when they feel like giving up. Having people around who encourage you, offer feedback, and celebrate your progress can help turn unmotivated moments into motivated actions. Motivating the unmotivated is about understanding their struggles, breaking goals into smaller steps, building positive habits, celebrating progress, and creating a support system. Like pushing a stuck car or building a house brick by brick, with patience and the right approach, anyone can find their motivation again.